Can you hear that? They're laying eggs. I imagine it hurts, you know? Let's see. Just like Mr. Rogers here. Let's give a little fish food. Now I don't know what I saw when I first come out here, but something big was poking its head up. And I swear, what was it? Surely it wasn't one of the fish. It was right around this heater. I don't know. I hope, God, I don't have a turtle in here. Surely not. I'm gonna keep an eye on this thing though. See him eating any foods? They only get fed a little bit once a day. My husband said I have babies, but I don't see them. I mean, I have smaller ones. Anyway, let's move on. Kind of disappointed with the bachelor buttons just crowded all over in this corner, and that's alright. I got a zinnia or something fixing to bloom right there. I planted calendulas, and I don't really know what those look like, but I think I got some. Let's see. And they've just been beat all to crap. But I do love bachelor buttons. They need to have more sun. They got real leggy in here. There's some chives. Volunteer verbena right here. It's nice. And this thing, which had to come out of the pond because I didn't have room. I really don't know what to do with it. And let's see here. My creeping time's doing okay. And I want you to know, look at that. I got a free herb growing in it. Now you can't beat that. Creeping time. I want it to just kind of spread out and do its thing. This is a pot that does not drain. Bad news. So this. Is this just a zinnia or is this a calendula? And then, what's that? Again, is it a zinnia or a calendula? I'm looking for the zinnias. Is this a calendula? Big garden. Grand view. Got my daylilies apparently started blooming one by one. Daylilies. And it's funny because, you know, they just last a day or so. That's why they call them daylilies. You can put this in a salad just like a nasturtium. I don't know if you can eat the stalks, but you can eat the whole plant itself when it's young and tender. And you can eat the roots like a potato. So it's a pretty great plant. And I just like it. Isn't it pretty? You can get yellow ones. I'm not sure if all of them are edible, but I know these are. You go looking for old homesteads, you'll find these because, hey, they ate them. Ha ha! Look at that! Cucumber in my bucket, cucumber in my bucket. Which is to say, that's doing a lot better because the one over there in the ground is all spread out like 5 foot wide. And not one cucumber has been made. I have pollinated them, and I have pollinators. Now I have planted 2 of the same variety of that cucumber that has not made a cucumber. I believe it needs other plants with it to make its magic. I don't know what's going on, but it hasn't made a cucumber yet. And these were planted after. Okay. Another cucumber, different bucket. I got them on my fence here. Hung them on the T-posts. It cracks my bucket. But that's alright, because I want to have cucumbers out of them this year. And the buckets have had it anyway. More daylilies. This is my beauty right here. Isn't that pretty? Little dahlia. I'm going to cut it today because it's got other blossoms on it and I want it to have more. This is another dahlia, but it hasn't done anything yet. Lovely, lovely. Yarrow blooming again. Need to come out here and cut it. Get some time in there. Getting hidden by the pineapple sage. Love that. Let's have our daily sprig. How about we? Every day I make a garden tour, I try to pinch off the little toppies because I want it to bush, bush, bush. Oh, look. What is this? Needs to come out of here. I don't know. Well, let's just say I need a weed. Look. Goosefoot. And there's the shade tomato garden. Those are volunteers and girl rescued them, and it's kind of an experiment to see how how big we can get and not grow. I got tomatoes on there. It's my hope, maybe, if those tomatoes get a little bigger, I don't care if they don't get ripe, I can have green tomatoes. It'd be a green tomato garden. But they look like cherry tomatoes, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm about to have a clematis blossom. It seems to be doing good. I don't really like the way that looks, but I can't control the rain. You see these wild onions sprouting in the air on the plant? That's really cool. Wild beauty. Yeah. Waiting on some prickly pear fruit. I should have some. They blossomed. Wait for that. Apples. And Annie. Just waiting. Here is the pumpkin squash in its glory. Pumpkin squash. And it's going up my trellis. This is free from a store-bought melon. I don't know what kind of pumpkin it is going to be. It's a pumpkin. It was orange. And we made pie out of some of it, so it'll be good. You know, we have been fighting off squash bugs. Let's see. I've killed about 10 or 15 live ones. Not all at one time. All spread out. Because I did this to myself. I've got squash here and I've got squash there. I haven't had any get on the squash out front, and that's okay. But I wanted to go hard on squash this year, so I'm willing to come out here. Been checking the leaves for the, you know, for the squash bugs larvae, the little seeds. I don't know what you call them. Eggs, yes. But I haven't seen any in a few days. Been checking every day. Because if you let them go, you want to tell you. Here's a tip. If you cut off a squash leaf, make sure you cut it all the way down to the base of the plant, because they are tubular. They're hollow inside. And if you leave that open and they get in there, it's all over. So anyway, no squash yet. I have the promise of squash. I've got blossoms everywhere. And I do have baby pumpkins. Let's see if I can find them for you. No. There's one right there. Can you see it? Ooh, closer look. There it is. Alright. Okra bed seems to be growing slow. Got nasturtiums, sunflowers back there. Oh, that sunflower fell over. And just waiting for them to get going. We have a whole bed of okra, and that is a cantaloupe. There's cantaloupe over there. Those are flowering. See, I moved this one because they were one plant too many over there. It's the last of my romaine and my, let's see, get you closer. I want to go over there this way. Butter crunch and my romaine. Don't know what kind of romaine. It's just romaine. And the romaine's okay. Butter crunch is tasting kind of funky. So it's going to seed. I want it to go to seed. Free crop in the fall, maybe. In the process of tearing out all the bug-eaten ones, just to make sure nothing's going to spread to my tomatoes. See, I got a couple more to pull. We keep getting chased off by rain. And there's my white fly tomatoes. And I'm going to tell you right now, that spray worked. Okay? I just got to stay on it, keep doing it, and also blasting them off with the water. Although that seems to me it's going to spread it to something else. I don't really like that. Got a big nice tomato down here. Get closer. Closer! The real way. Keeping an eye on that. We're going to get it out of there before something happens to it. This back cute cod, what is it? Let me start over. Oh gosh, it's hot out here. It's going to storm tomorrow. This is a cantaloupe. That back one was trying to vine over here in the open field, and I said no. So I figure if they go this way, we all know that pumpkin's going to take over the space, right? It's going to be crazy by the time it's done. So I figure if I train these to go over there, I can maybe hit that trellis. It's not a lattice. Anyway, that's my big plan. We'll see if it cooperates. Closer look at my lettuces. I forgot, there's hibiscus over there. Can't forget about that. It is full of buds. I mean, all over it. This will be its second year living here. I can get away with a lot of stuff back here because my north side's blocked up by buildings, and there's a brick wall back there, a concrete brick wall. You know, like cinder block brick. So that's exciting. Although somehow when we went to clean out this bed this spring, we accidentally pulled one of the hibiscus, thinking it was a baby pecan. That happens. Look how tall those sunflowers are. Volunteer, sunflower. Volunteer, sunflower. Volunteer, volunteer, sunflower. Another cucumber bucket. On my fence. Another split. You can see the fluctuation in rain here. That's okay. Ain't gotta be perfect. And then another one. Look at it. It looks like a little, it's this dove. The dove cucumber. And more cucumber. So those are zinnias. Well, that one strange one though, the yellow one, that's a calendula. Haha! I have figured it out. But all the rain has done to my green beans. They're getting picked today. This is a in-ground bed, you see? My whole garden was in-ground. This is what it would look like. Because, you know, it started with that 1 week in April or May, when we got like 15 inches of rain in 1 week. Redonkulous. Anyway, they look unwell. They're still producing. So we'll just see what happens with this patch. You see my cherry hots. Really nice and big. Still aren't red. But man, there's about 15 on those couple of plants right there. Cayennes have come in. When they start turning red, man, we're going to have a Walmart bag full because they're all in that back row. And the banana peppers, oh my gosh, those need to be big. Look how big they are. Well, wait, they are banana peppers. Yes. Wow, they're so big and round. That's crazy. We're going to be busy tonight. That dang grass growing in my oregano or marjoram or whatever. And it's about to go to bloom. Look. I tell y'all, I got blooms everywhere. Some are happening and some are waiting. I've got to clean this up. Really think this oregano or marjoram thing needs a better home. It was good for a couple of years, but look at it, it's going to take up this whole part. So maybe if I move it and break it up into chunks, I'll get that damn grass out of it. Sorry for cussing. Looks like I need to pull those peas. They've about had it. Straight up feels like a sauna out here, y'all. I'm dripping. Cucumbers are so happy. They too could use a little less rain. We went hard on the banana peppers, look. Okay, there's the pepper patch, y'all. Oh, wait. You see, the Tabasco's starting to put on stuff for me. Tabasco pot. And that's about it for the backyard, guys. Another vantage point here. It's the front side of the back side. And you know, I'm gonna have my husband finish the video out front. Oh, look. A new elderberry flower way back there. I keep forgetting about that elderberry. He just sits there and does its thing. Pretty, pretty, pretty. You see, I come out here and I'm in like a sundress with no bra. I ain't about to go tour the front yard. I'm gonna let my husband do that. You know what I mean? That dahlia. That dahlia is so pretty. It's like 2 different colors. Let's go look at it one more time. Daylily. Dahlia. I watched a lady in England. She calls them dailies. For a long time I thought she was talking about daylilies. Look at all those blossoms. Promise of cucumbers to come. In typical me fashion, I really oversowed this. But look what I got. I got sweet pea blossoms. Woo! I put it up here on the porch so I could be proud of it. I like this. This is a tangled, glorious mess. And I'm going to have more flowers. I'm going to pick these. Bring them in the house. Oh, makes me so happy. Happy garden tour! Failing light. And there's my cleaned out elephant ear bed. It's my carrot and grape patch. I pulled some of the carrots out from around the grapes, but you can't really tell. And they are starting to, I've got little baby carrots on there, little skinny things. So I'm going to watch them closely. Any signs of seeding, and I'm just going to pull the carrots. What I got is what I got. From the carrots and the grapes, there's the mugwort. Needing some trimming. It's blooming now. Look up there. Starting to open up. Make little seeds. I don't know. You want some mugwort seeds? Come see me. But this is heaven for me. This is glorious and pretty. Look at this. Ignore the weed. This is my asparagus going to seed, and some verbena. As you can see up here, I have a date with Weeding Destiny. This is my crooknet patch. So weedy. And then back there, let me see, I'll get you in for a closer look. Pole beans are making. Isn't that nice? I'll have to tell him. He's gonna pick green beans tonight before the sun goes down. So we got them out back too. But these are just starting to come on. It's a good thing because it looks like my bush beans are going to peter out. But I want you to know I've got 2 gallons of bush beans in my freezer already. So, I'm not worried about it. Having good luck with them. This is my butternut. It is starting to climb. So, we've got to get out here and tie these up to the panel. There's a volunteer tomato. Let's go look at it. Here we go. Volunteer tomato. It's pretty dang tall too. I'm gonna fix that little thing up. Heck yeah, I'm glad. So I got whitefly in the backyard. You know, you can't have too many tomatoes. What if things happen? Again with the product of too much rain. Go ahead and pick that. These are Cherokee purples. This one's so damaged. I better bring it in.